welcome to Indonesia.
Thank you.
This is your third time?
Yes.
Okay, and what do you think? You know, this is your third time. What do you think about Indonesia?
Oh man, I'm an old pro now at this point, right? I recognize the streets as we drive by. No, I love Indonesia. It's incredible to actually get to come back here and be familiar with the culture, with the people, and I really am starting to feel very at home here. There are so many amazing fans here in Indonesia, and the fan culture here is infectious. It is so positive and so exciting that just, yeah, stepping off the plane, it's just, you can feel the energy in the air. So I love it here.
Have you been anywhere outside Jakarta?
I was in Surabaya once. That was actually the first place that I'd been to for a little private show there, and that was my first taste of Indonesia. And then yeah, I've been back to Jakarta a couple times in the past year or so, and I just love it.
Okay, what makes you come back?
The fans, 100%. I mean, the incredible thing about YouTube and the way that people are discovering music now is that you can be anywhere in the world, and if your music connects to someone or speaks to someone, it doesn't matter where they are, but you have a fan now there. And so that is one of the things that makes it tough as a YouTuber, is that you have a responsibility to be touring to your fans, but they're literally everywhere. And the great thing about Indonesia is that it's one of the top countries where people are watching my stuff, and I have all of that analytics and stuff. I can see where people are watching, so when I see however many hits are coming from Indonesia, it's like, okay, I gotta go there. I gotta see the fans face to face and actually perform live for them. And so it's a no-brainer to come here.
In Southeast Asia, are the Indonesian fans the most?
They are, yeah. Indonesia is among like the top 3 countries. It's like Philippines, Indonesia, then yeah. It's amazing to come here just because the fans are everywhere and they're so excited.
What have you learned from your fans and Indonesians?
What have I learned? I just think the enthusiasm for music is so refreshing here. I think a lot of times you play shows and they're great, but people are like jaded because they're just like, oh, they go to concerts all the time. It's like, oh, another artist, another musician. And I think part of what makes it amazing to come here is that the fans here are just so excited and they're so happy and they're dancing, and there's no feeling like it.
Okay, great. Tell us about your new album. That's pretty exciting.
Yeah, I'm in the middle of working on an album right now. I've been putting out some singles and things since my last album, but this is the second full complete album. In LA, I'm basically every day in the studio with new people writing, and the exciting thing about this show is that I'm going to premiere 2 brand new songs at this set opening for Bon Jovi, because I was like, I've written all of these new songs, haven't been able to put them out yet, but I was like, I think this is a show that's big enough that it merits some special excitement. So yeah, I got 2 brand new songs premiering.
So, wow, okay. So yeah. Can you give us a clue? Tell us a little bit about each song.
Yeah, the direction of the new album is it's a little more throwback. It's a little kind of funky 80s. There's some Whitney Houston. Honestly, one of the coolest things about opening for Bon Jovi is that one of the things that I've been trying to focus on in this new album is doing kind of like a epic powerhouse throwback sound, and so to get to open for someone who basically kind of defines that sound is terrifying and awesome. But yeah, so the 2 songs are called Trust and Secret that I'm debuting tonight, and they're both super fun, super funky, and it's gonna be a good time. Trust is one song, and Secret is the other song.
Yes. Okay, and where did you get the inspiration for Trust?
Ooh, Trust. It's a moody, dark. MJ was my inspiration for Trust. I tried to kind of channel my inner Michael Jackson for it, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. And traveling with a full band with a full funk bass and funk guitar and drums, it's gonna rock. It's gonna rock.
How about Secrets?
Secret is a ton of fun. We're closing the show with Secret, and that's going to be the first single off of this album. So I'm especially excited about that one. It's huge. It is a fun jamming song that I'm hoping all of the fans will be up on their feet dancing around to. And kind of the idea of the song is everyone wants to know our secret, how we're so in love, but we're the only ones who know. So it's a super fun, positive song that's going to get people on their feet for sure.
So should Indonesians feel special that you decided to release it here?
Absolutely. I knew the moment that I found out about this gig that this was going to be the place to debut these songs, and I could think of no better audience to do it for than these awesome Jakarta fans.
Great. Okay, so in your new album, can you tell us what your favorite song is? So it could be an original, it could be a cover.
Well, one song that I've actually been playing in concerts for the past couple months now that's going to be on the album is a song called Clumsy. I'm doing that tonight.
Okay.
And the fans have really taken to it. You know, there's no official video for it yet. It's not officially released, but a lot of fans have found, you know, recordings of it from various concerts and are like, when are you going to put out an official version of it? And it's this kind of epic power ballad that I just love singing. And so that's going to be one of the singles on the album as well that I'm super excited to play tonight.
Okay, great. And you know, we've seen some of your recent covers. Justin Bieber's "What Do You Mean?" Can you tell us what your recent favorite cover song that you've done recently?
Oh, I mean, that's definitely one of them. I posted it literally yesterday. Constantly posting stuff. That one was a ton of fun. I love performing with Casey Brevis, who I did a big mashup with him a couple months ago, an Ed Sheeran and Sam Smith mashup that went super viral, and everyone was super into it. And so yeah, I love getting to work with him, and he's actually in Indonesia, and I'm bringing him on for one song tonight.
Oh, great!
Yeah.
We look forward to that.
So we can look forward to a special guest appearance.
That's
exactly.
Awesome. Okay, great. Did you expect to be where you are now?
You know, I
5 years out of college.
Absolutely. I could only have dreamed. You know, I always knew I wanted to make music and share music with as many people as would listen. And, you know, I hoped that I would, you know, be able to find people that wanted to listen to my music and that appreciated what I did. But could I have dreamed specifically this? Absolutely not. I mean, this is beyond my wildest fantasies to have used YouTube as this platform to, you know, connect with people from around the world who care enough about my stuff to share it with their friends and buy my music and come to my shows. That's truly the dream of any artist, is to get to do this. So I hoped that I would be successful, and the fact that it's come true in this way is just incredible.
So we're here now, and we'll take you a little bit back.
Okay.
At which point did you realize that, wait, this is something bigger than just a YouTube video?
That's such a hard question, because I feel like that keeps happening on larger and larger scales. You know, when I first started putting videos on YouTube from college, it was very much something that I wanted to make music, and this seemed like YouTube seemed like a new cool platform that I could, if I'm going to be doing a song, I might as well see if anyone wants to watch it, or it's a fun way to, you know, share it with my mom. She can watch it. And yeah, so I guess the first point was when I realized that, oh wow, there are more hits on this video than people I told about the video, which means somehow someone else discovered this. And then that kind of snowballed into, okay, we've hit 100,000 views. That's a lot of people, 1 million views. And I still feel like at each point along this journey, I constantly have to take a step back and be like, oh, okay, now we're entering a new level of unbelievable, you know, goings on. And I think this Center Stage, Bon Jovi, Jakarta opportunity is one of those where I'm like, oh, okay, we're at the next level now. This is a huge show. This is an amazing opportunity. And yeah, I'm constantly taking stock of just how ridiculous this all is.
So you still get surprised?
Absolutely. And I think that's one of the things that is common to a lot of people who have come up in this way through YouTube and through digital stuff, is we're constantly appreciative of what's happening to us, because every turn there's something unbelievable that we would never would have imagined. So it constantly keeps you on your toes and constantly grateful.
So you were one of the earlier stars, actually.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's a little different now, but could you give Indonesians or fans tips?
Yeah.
On for the exact same people who want to do what you're doing, not necessarily just through song, but other things that they want to share. So what worked for you?
Yeah, I mean, part of being sort of one of the original YouTube musicians, one of the greatest things about that has been watching this platform grow into something that we never would have imagined. The fact that anyone from around the world can put up a video, and if there's even someone else anywhere else in the world who's interested in it, that's the magic that happens right there, is connecting people. And one of the greatest things is that I feel like for generations, musicians have been telling their fans, you know, you can do it, you can live your dreams, you know, just work hard and persevere. And I really think that for the first time ever, that is really true. You know, in the sense that I can look at this crowd of young people and fans, and I know that they have the power to do exactly what I'm doing, because everyone can film a little video on their phone or their computer. Anyone can upload it to YouTube. It's so easy. So yeah, I mean, I think that the biggest advice is just do it. You know, I think as the platform has grown, more and more people are putting up content. So I think it's there can be an intimidation where, okay, you know, who's going to want to watch my stuff because there's so much good stuff online. But I think that's the beauty of it, is that people seek truth and genuine creativity. And so if you feel like you have something to say, there's absolutely no reason not to do it.
That's great. Those are great. That's great. Okay. And how has your style changed since you started and to now?
Yeah, one of the great things about doing covers online, in addition to the original stuff, is that constantly sort of taking great pop songs, deconstructing them, and then reconstructing them in your own style is like the ultimate masterclass in songwriting, in arrangement. So I think by simply getting to work on all of these songs and constantly keeping my finger on the pulse of what's going on has taught me a lot about just what makes a great pop song. So I think I'm a much better writer now than when I started. And also, I've learned to produce. I mean, I've worked with my buddy Kurt for ages, and one of the great things that we've kind of learned from him is just how to be a great producer as well. And so a lot of the new stuff for my new album, I'm actually co-producing as well, not just singing and writing. But and I think that for an artist is an awesome tool, so that you don't have to go into the room and be like, I want it to sound like this. You can actually go get behind the board and be like, let's do this. So yeah, a lot of the new stuff is coming directly from me. So I think in that way the style has kind of taken on a more individual tone.
Okay, great. And we know you've been nominated for the Teen Choice Awards again.
Yeah.
So how does that feel?
That's, sort of like this center stage opportunity. Every time there's some recognition or acknowledgement from kind of the powers that be or traditional media, it's incredible. And I think it just shows that, the labels and award shows and things are kind of starting to finally realize that, wow, people are really watching, digital stars, and people are listening to music online. And so, it's such an honor to be nominated for these awards and to be, considered to be a true artist amongst anyone else who's putting out music and touring and making albums. So it's super cool.
Great. Okay, and what does the future hold for Sam Tsui?
I think the future is bright, if this is any indication. I want to keep putting out music. I want to keep touring, and this has been such a huge inspiration. I love touring and planning when I put out this new album to do a full kind of world tour, come back to Asia for sure, tour the US, and go to Europe as well. But this show is such an inspiration. I'm so excited to just see this crowd and watch Bon Jovi perform to them, because that's the model. I want to be touring forever. I want to be touring until I can not sing a note anymore. I want to be putting out music, constantly challenging myself to surprise my fans with new music, new videos, and yeah, just bring it to more and more people and really, really make this something special.
I know you talked about this a little bit earlier, but tell us how it feels to open for Bon Jovi.
I don't think I've still wrapped my head around it. I don't even know if I will have wrapped my head around it when this is all over. It's absolutely unbelievable. I mean, he's such an incredible legend, and someone who, there's not a person on the planet who doesn't know who Bon Jovi is. And so just to be simply in the presence of someone like that and someone so talented is one thing, but to get to know that I'm the person who's performing before him and that I get to warm up the crowd is an honor beyond what I can even describe to you. I'm so grateful and so humbled, and yeah.
Well,
unreal.
It seems like you've clearly accomplished a lot. What else do you want to accomplish?
Yeah, I really want to inspire kids and young people to pursue their dreams, as I was saying. I mean, that is kind of my biggest goal in doing a lot. In addition to the music, I've been doing more vlogging and kind of sort of putting out all kinds of different content to really allow people to hear what I'm saying, which is that we live in an incredible connected time where ideas and art is something that everyone can create. There's a two-way street for creators. So my goal is to inspire as many people to make music and to make art and to make what they want to do possible.
Okay. Any other countries you still want to visit that you haven't?
Basically, any country I haven't been to yet, I want to go there.
Okay.
I did a music video for a song from my first album called Wherever You Are, and for that music video, I asked fans from all around the world to send clips of them performing my song or sing along to the song, and I was blown away at how many countries were represented in there. The countries that I had no idea were watching my things. And there were actually the most submissions were like from Indonesia. We had to, like, there were so many Indonesian submissions for that video. It was awesome. But yeah, it just made me realize that one of my big goals is to just go and play live at as many places as I possibly can. So yeah, definitely. I've done a lot in Southeast Asia. I want to keep coming back all the time, obviously. And Europe, I haven't really done a full official Europe tour, so that's something I'm really excited to do.